Hey guys, we're doing something a bit different today. Like, normally I do gaming videos and stuff, you know? Well, today we're taking it out of Dankpods book. And we're fucking around with tech. So, this is Latitude 558, I think. Like, I use this for school stuff and something, because I fucking hate Chromebooks. But, like, this thing isn't very dedicated. Like, it's got... Like, it's fine. Like, it's enough for what I need. But this thing's only got 8 gigs of RAM, so it's not very good for, like, not even, like, light gaming. But, like, man, it's a RAM shortage. I can't really get RAM. Or can I? Apparently I can just go to my mom's workplace and rip some DDR4 out of an old, not working, stinky laptop. And it should just work on this. Hopefully. So, we're gonna shut this thing down and see if I can do that. Which is... maybe. Like, another kind of problem of this is, like, its battery is, like, much gone. Like, there's, like, 54% out of... There's, like, 50%... What? There's, like, 45% capacity remaining. Like, that's not a lot. So... yeah, we're not gonna replace that today. Maybe someday, but that day's not today. Like, even though this thing is 9 years old, it's pretty damn good. Like, this thing can run teardown. Like, it's 720p in window mode with 50% render scale and, like, the absolute minimum settings. But it works. Like, the CPU doesn't, like, completely kill itself. Like, the physics simulation doesn't drop the FPS. It's just like the iGPU and RAM is just like shit. Like, the iGPU is ass and there's just not enough RAM right now. Like, this is the only device I've ever got the message: you can't use the spawn menu because you don't have enough RAM remaining or something like that. But oh, we're gonna fix that today. Maybe. If I can get this thing open. Was the screw that broke? Yeah, the screw was the problem. I might actually be an idiot. Not might. I know I'm an idiot. But I'm dumb as shit. I can't figure out what's like 9 plus 10. Because spoiler warning, it's 21. So yeah, so this should just work, I think. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna hope that it works and See if boots. If it boots. Please fit. Okay, it does fit. And how does the locking mechanism in this one work? Do I just push it down? Okay, I'm just gonna hope that it worked. Actually. No, what the fuck? That heatsink is like barely like attached. I'm just gonna ignore that. Yeah, the casing is a bit flimsy, so I'm not gonna leave this off. So I'm just gonna have to disassemble the whole thing again if it doesn't work. Which, yeah, I gotta love that. I'm not even gonna screw it in. Hopefully none of them drop out, and hopefully I don't have to go searching for them. Okay, we'll see if it boots. I hope it does. Come on, man. Come on. Okay, we got the Dell logo. The amount of system memory. F2, I guess. Yeah. I know. Yeah, just exit. Come on. I know the system memory amount has changed. It should work. Unless your BIOS is like a piece of shit. Which it probably is. Well, I got some error message, but it seems to be working. Okay, we'll see if it works. Yo, fetch. And yeah, there it is, 16 gigs. So dedicated. So I'm gonna probably screw this thing back and we'll see if teardown runs any better. Which you will not have anything to compare it to because I am stupid and I did not record that. So cry about it. Okay, let's see. And open Steam and see if it works. Well, I actually probably also open up System Monitor. Yep, 15.5. So the RAM that I put into this might be faster than the RAM that this thing, or like the original RAM that this had, the 8 gigs of original RAM. And it's, from what I know, faster than the CPU can handle, so it'll not be used to its full potential, but it will be used. Like, it will work. We'll see how well in a minute. Also, I highly recommend that game. It's really good. Like, completely unrelated. I just like that game. And I mean, Haste is also pretty good. Completely worth it. Like, and also, like, I'll probably put an image on the screen, but like, Teardown doesn't support integrated graphics, but because this thing runs on Linux and through Proton, it's just fine somehow. Like, this thing doesn't have a GPU. It uses integrated graphics. I don't know why it works, but it does work. Like, it shouldn't work. I'm pretty sure the CPU isn't actually even good enough to run this game, like, normally, even as a CPU. But no, it just works. Also, I don't have nearly enough RAM. Oh my god, and also I don't have battery. Let me get the goddamn charger. I told you the battery's ass. I also got a mouse. Me editing this video, please remember to censor my face. It will probably be visible this video. Because I ain't revealing my face to the public. Voice reveal was enough. Okay, let's see, guys. Let's see if it runs like any better. Probably won't, because the GPU or iGPU is like the biggest bottleneck here. But it might, because it's not using like all of the RAM now. Maybe. Maybe it will also load faster now. Like, that is a possibility, but I think it's pretty unlikely. I think that loading time was faster. Yeah, no, I think this thing does actually run better. Yeah. It's like, Teardown like uses quite a bit of RAM. Like, it used like almost all of the 8 gigs, and that was in Cinnamon. Like, Cinnamon desktop. Currently I'm using KDE, so it uses even more RAM, like just the desktop environment. As you can see, it's already going over the previous 8 gigs. So that's a big upgrade. Like, the CPU is maxed out, but that's like mostly because it's also you doing the integrated graphics. But like, I'm impressed by this old piece of garbage. Like, it's not good. It's really not good. I got this laptop for free from my mom's workplace. And it absolutely destroys every school computer we have. Especially now that it has 16 gigs of RAM. Like, this is really usable. Like, I could use this as my primary PC. Like, I won't. Like, my primary PC is right there. But I could. Like, this is not even that much worse than my main PC. Like, I mean, yeah, it's a laptop CPU. But like, this thing has just one generation. This thing has one generation newer i5 than my main PC. My main PC has like i5 6500 something, and this has a laptop 7th gen i5. I don't know. I don't remember. I mean, you can probably look at the NeoFetch thing that I did earlier. So yeah, and like my main PC also has 16 gigs of RAM. I mean, it has a 1650, but like that's not even a good graphics card. It's just that thing. That thing is fine. It's fine. It works for the games that I play in 1080p. And I mean, my monitor is also in 1080p, so it really doesn't matter. I don't care about 4040p. It's overkill in my opinion. Like, hold on. I got that one Bluetooth error. I want to see that Bluetooth still works. Yeah, it still works. I don't know what that error was about. But yeah, that's the video. That's literally all I was supposed to do. To be honest, I wasn't even intending to do the gameplay part. Like, yeah. It works. All I gotta say is that this thing works. I don't know why it works. This thing was going to e-waste. Because it doesn't get Windows 11. It's too old. Like, this thing was released in 2017. This thing's as old as the Nintendo Switch. Like, this isn't even supposed to do 1080p. But it can still do 1080p in some games. Mostly 2D games. I don't remember if I got any 3D games running on this in 1080p. So something interesting I just realized is I've already kind of started editing. I'm just processing them back to 1080p because my PC can't handle 4K. Anyway, Golf with Your Friends runs at like pretty much 50 FPS. This is max settings in 1080p. This thing has a 7th gen i5, an integrated graphics, now 16 gigs of RAM, and it's 9 years old. It's running a 3D game at max settings. Like, yeah, it's not like this thing isn't like this isn't like graphics heavy, like, or anything. Like, this game can run on potatoes, but this is 9 years old and it's maxing out. Like, dude, check this out. If I go to options, I have. Oh, actually, wait, no, that's not max settings. Oh, let me crank that up. Okay, that's like actually max settings now, and it barely impacted the performance. Like, that was like nothing. It runs amazing. Like, I know that technically changed the amount of VRAM this thing has because it uses an integrated graphics. Like, but yeah, like, this upgrade wouldn't have been as big as it is if I had a like dedicated graphics card in this, or not a graphics card but a GPU. Like, this thing should not run this well. This laptop won't keep blowing my mind by how well it runs. Like, if this thing experienced the invention of the wheel, basically. And it's still running my stupid ass golf games at max settings without a dedicated graphics card. GPU, whatever. The FPS is good. It's more than playable. Like 30 FPS, especially in a golf game, would be fine. But this thing pushes 50.